Hello, hello. We are back at it again. I feel like this arm is a little in the way, but whatever. So, let's see. Last we left off, what were we doing? Last we left off, we were trying to work on Tali's quest, at least get it started. And I wonder if I have, like, an actual quest for that now? Maybe? Possibly? Possibly? Or were we just doing the Geth stuff? Hey, you made it. Welcome aboard, crazy. Trying to remember what we're doing. We're aiming to do Tali's loyalty quest. But I couldn't remember if we were trying to finish this Geth Inscursion stuff first. Or if that's just... I think there's just, like, new quests I just happened to get. So I'm pretty sure we were working towards dealing with Tali. But I don't remember what our next step is. We are where we need to be, though, if I recall. What system are we in? We are in... Is that a G or an O? I think it's a G. Gagarin? We're heading to Junthor, I think? Or, no, it wasn't Junthor. Which one was it? Maybe it was Junthor. I don't remember. I think it was... Oh, well, I can survey it. Matriarch's writings recovered. Scans revealed a wrecked freighter orbiting one of the Junthor's smaller moons. The recon team found no signs of life, but they did discover one of the Matriarch Dilangana's writings. Okay. You were in the middle of a magic game. Well, you know. When you gotta take precedence, man. You gotta have that magic. Just finished to look it up. Did you win? Were you still doing the color challenges? That's what I'm still doing. Ooh, survey. Light metal surveyed, we got a deposit of cobalt. Hooray. I believe we're going to Ray-Ingri. I'm gonna apologize now. I haven't had like much of an appetite for dinner, so I got like my food here with me just to kind of munch on. So I apologize for any obnoxious food munching. You played black against another player who had a lot of artifacts. How'd you do? Did you win? I have yet to get that far in black. You won. Good job, man. Bravo. That's it's really tough, dude. Because the game just doesn't take into account that you're new and you don't have a lot of cards because you're new. So it just pairs you up with some random dude who has a random custom deck. And at least for me, I think Lady Marslander was having some trouble with this too. You just get annihilated. Kept hitting him for 1 or 2 points, and he kept beefing up one guy. He was just letting you hit him. He was probably going for that, you know, one shot. You murdered him, he had no defense. That's, you know, that's how you play the game, man. Good job. I will, you know, admit once again, I have yet to win a single magic duel. I don't know, man. Either I'm just super unlucky, or I'm just that bad at the game. Anyway. Rayengri. I fought one other player when I finished the white challenge, and I didn't know it was a player. It was really, really close, and it took forever. We were playing each other for a long, long time, probably like 20-30 minutes, and at the very end I thought I had him, and I like put my all into it, but he found some way to screw me over and then killed me. That's the only other random player I played in the game, but I played against Sarah, and she totally whooped my ass with her kitty cat deck. And then with some other deck too. And then playing Cat with our physical decks, I have yet to beat her. So, it's fine though. It's still fun. Hey, Rye. Give me the old AWE, the old aw. Okay, I'm going to assume this is the planet we need to go to, because I know that we left off going to this system for a reason. Rayengri is a small, barren terrestrial world. While it possesses a reasonably temperature climate and a number of useful resources, no mining corporation is willing to risk investment. A rogue planetoid dubbed VOTS by the initial Solarian surveying team entered the system approximately 10,000 years ago. Holy cow. And was trapped in a decaying orbit around the planet. It is... Come on. So sensitive. It is nearing the end of its slow spiral inwards. Earthquakes and cyclones, windstorms are increasingly common on the planet. Within a few hundred years, the planets will rip each other apart. Some Asari travel consortiums have already announced sponsorship of cruises to observe the spectacle. Whoa! One of the planets we have to go to. Okay. There's 4 planets in all. Well, it's a good thing we're going to it now, since it's going to get ripped apart in a grand spectacle in 100 years. That's wild. What a, like... what a concept that's hard to really grasp. A planet that is reaching the end of its life because it's been in orbit for so long that it's just starting to tunnel inward, and it's going to just rip apart. It would be a killer show. You meant as long as it's fun. Yeah. Oh, I see. As long as it's a gun. Well, yeah. As long as it's fun, yeah. As long as playing Magic is fun, and it is. I don't mind getting my ass kicked. How else can you learn, right? Here we go. I guess we've determined that we do not need to take these characters with us, right? Or do we still want to do that to unlock conversations? Is that still a requirement for conversations? Do we have to take them with us? Or do we just have to progress in some stories? I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with taking Rex and Tali anyway. Whatever the chat wants to do. Rob destroyed you and Sarah. Something you gotta get... You have to get pummeled to get ideas of how to do new fun decks. Yeah, I figure. You don't have to take them. You still vote for Rex. Okay. We got 1 vote for Rex. Chat, who else we taking? Taking our boy Rex. You defer to Marslander. Alright. Well, wait a minute. What am I thinking? We gotta take Tali if we're doing Tali missions, right? That should be a given. Doi. Add, go. Lady Marslander votes Tali. You vote correct. Is this super quiet for you guys? Let me bump that up a bit. There, that should be better. We'll go about there. Sorry about that, I didn't realize it was so quiet. Okay. Let's get some debris. Ooh. Is that why the planets didn't get torn apart? Because it's getting so close to its other planets? Or is that its moon? That must be the moon. Because if we were actually that close to another planet, I think we would already be getting torn apart. It is pretty, you know, it's kind of just... Come on. I mean, if we're being honest, it's kind of just a color palette change. The planet and the texture and everything is the same as every other planet. But whatever, it looks really pretty. Look at the high res of that moon over there. Oh my gosh. Come on, Mako. Mako. I'm still not sure what to actually call this thing. My little beetle bug. Little beetle truck. Ooh. We have a crashed probe. Bring this up just a bit. Yes, I know I have a bunch of items. And now I have even more items, but it's fine. Mako? Mako. Yeah. Overrun research outpost. Oh my gosh, my nose is itchy. I shall disrupt the calm stillness of this dying planet with mortar fire! Ha ha! Ooh. Come on. Come on, we gotta get the minerals. Get those resources. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. No! Come on. Oh my god, is it like... YOLO. The game pronounces it Mako. Even in French, so you know it's legit. Level terrain. There's no level terrain on this planet. Oh. There we go. Yeah, that's real level. Let's survey some minerals. We got thorium. What is this thing sticking out of it? Oh, that's... I just put that there. Okay. marker's still there. Okay. Now I gotta climb back up the giant mountain. Hack those rocks! I don't know why, but climbing up this thing kind of reminds me of... oh god, what is it called? The Goron Mountain from Ocarina of Time. What is that mountain called? It's like the most iconic land piece in the entire game. I can't freaking remember it. Ooh. Death Mountain. Thank you, Ryan. We have reached the top of Death Mountain. Now, we'll do a quick save. Alright. Oop. I already don't remember how to play. That's fine. That's fine. It said this was an overrun outpost, right? But overrun with what? No thank you, no thank you, no thank you. A weapon locker. I don't need a weapon. I still need armor. How do I run? A, okay. Alright, what are we overrun with? Creepy music. Oh. Just some dancing buds.
Here it comes.
We gave him a little wristwatch. Oh. Oh my, there's quite a few of them. Singularity. Throw him! My question is, how do zombies have shields?
We're good, Commander.
You know, we're good, Rex, because you decided to tag along this time. Having that extra pair of claws you got there, you know, actually is helpful when you're here. I guess we did establish that the zombies are part machine, because they're maybe built by the Geth or whatever, so maybe it makes sense that they have shields. Don't overthink it. According to pronounce kiwi, is that like pronounce wiki? Most languages pronounce it Mako, but the English USA pronunciation is Mako. Because we gotta be different, man. We gotta put that little twang on it. Aluminum, aluminium. You gotta put a twang on it, man. Oh! They're like electric exploding on us. Oh, we're under attack. They just kind of ran into their deaths. I mean, if you're gonna run down a hallway full of bullets, not my fault. Malfunctioning object. They die with their shields on. Watch out for their AoE. Whoa! Hi, Geth! Jeez! I wasn't expecting that. Let's do... a sabotage. You need to do a shield boost, my dude. And I'll do a singularity. Oh my gosh, they are not messing around. I don't think I've seen them do that before. Holy crap. The spike drains the organic organism or replaces it with biotics. Ah, okay. That's the explanation we needed last time. Because I did remember I was explaining how the spikes would impale humans and they turned into these husks. I didn't realize that they were literally absorbing the organic matter and replacing it. Aha. Crate. Oh, we got light armor. I will take that. Crate. Nope. Nope. I think that... I don't know if anything we're going to get is going to be better than the armor we already have. For Shepherd, anyway. Oops. How about you? Rex? No? Tali? No. Alright. Oh. Oop. I guess I don't know, what is that like? Oh, it's Monster Hunter controls. That's why I keep doing that. Alright. Time for a little gut shootout. Really? Oh, jeez. Tali, can you hack that, please? Ah. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, Tali. You gotta love that sniper shotgun, right?
Take out those hostiles!
Hell yeah. We got one more. Where are you at? Dunzo. But did we, like, get anything in here? Did we find anything in here? I can't remember.
Clear.
I guess not? Or is this a different room? No, this is the way I came in, right? And there's no other way. That's the way back out. Yeah, I guess we're done. Exit the building.
Take them out.
What? Oh, hi! Oh my gosh, I was not expecting this. Protect me, Rex!
Outposts left to clear out? This should be fun.
Oops. Huh. Well. Okay. Oh, we have to go to the outpost on each planet, don't we? That's what he means. Okay, 1 planet down, 3 more to go. What are you doing? Mako? Mako? Whee! Whee! And we're fine. Come on. The fastest way to any... What the hell was that? Alright. Weird giant planet making weird sounds. That's normal. It did sound like a cow. We're gonna have an earthworm gym situation where there's just random cows. Survey. Hack that rock. Beep. Bop, boop. Beep, bop. We got some polonium. Oh, it's right here. But what is it? Oop. Crashed escape pod. There's an artifact to recover. Okay. Medallion recovered. League of One medallion. Its owner is nowhere to be found. Damn it, I forgot. I was going to look up what the League of One is. Okay, well, back to Normandy. Been hearing so much about the League of One lately, and I don't know what that is. I'm sure the game explained it at some point, and I'm just being dumb. Okay, where next? I'll go check on the crew while we determine our next location. The dogs are squeaking. Hong system, okay. In what cluster? Yo, Tali, you got anything to say about that crazy Geth encounter?
Hey, Shepard. You need something?
I should go.
Apparently not.
See you later.
How about you, Rex boy? You actually participated. You got anything to say about that? Did you work out that deal with your demons you were having trouble with last time?
Shepard.
Really?
Rex.
I guess he's fine. Hong system, Caspian planet, but what cluster? Unless it's the Hong system in the Hong cluster. Sometimes it's the same thing. We'll find out. Armstrong Nebula, okay. Oh, we're there. Hong. It's probably going to end up just being a planet in all of the systems in this cluster, is my guess. Nothing. Land, that's probably the one. Yep, that's Caspian. Survey. Matriarch's writing recovered. Scans of Martar revealed debris of the storage Asari freighter. Further... This is really loud for me, hold on. There we Further scans uncovered a body, which was brought on board. Dr. Chakwas? I don't remember because I haven't played the second game in so long. Explained it. Dr. Chakwas explained it, but learned nothing about its origin. Among the Asari personnel effects, however, was one of the many tracks. Once again, Dylan Gana's writing. Okay. Nope. Survey. We got some lithium. Alright, here we go. Casbin is a classic pre-garden terrestrial world with conditions similar to those on Earth millions of years ago. Interesting. Its hot, humid atmosphere is mainly composed of nitrogen and carbon dioxide. An increasing amount of the surface is covered in simple lichen and algae. Should no unexpected calamity occur, these tiny plants will change the atmosphere to an Earth-like nitrogen-oxygen mix over the next few millennia. Due to its potential for future habitability and sapient life, Caspian has been designated a sanctuary world by the Citadel Council. Landing is prohibited by law, and any disturbance of the fragile young ecosystem will result in harsh fines and imprisonment. At present, the planet is passing through the debris trails of a long-period comet. Interesting. They're all in the Armstrong Nebula, okay. Why mess with perfection? I mean, I'm no astrophysicist or anything. I'm no astronomer, but I feel like it's probably a pretty bad idea that there are meteorites just careening here onto the surface. Exactly how is that like Earth? Well, I guess it did say millions of years ago. But like, how many millions? Because this seems bad. Geth Outpost. Alright, we're gonna go this way first. Anomaly. It's just a passing comet. You're right. It's the passing comet trail. You know, if I just pay attention to context clues. Are you kidding me? Is it like on top of the mountain here? Surely not. Come on. Let's go. We can do it. If Norman Reedus can climb a sheer cliff like this, then so can we. Oh god, come on! Yeah, no! Oh my god. Go, little beetle bug! Yeah! Come on, come on. Stay on the green patches. We've made it? Where is this? Oh, there it is. Ooh. Okay, we made it to here. A beacon? That's not ominous or anything. ID tag recovered. Buried under the beacon was an identification tag for Captain Thayan, There's no indication of why it was hidden here, or who buried it in the first place. Captain Thayan. I don't know who that is. Maybe we'll hear about him at some other point in time. No! No! Oh! It was like throwing a little toy off a cliff. Well, I hope it's not up there. It's probably up there. Well, we're not getting that. I'm not gonna waste my time just getting some more debris, not debris, resource minerals that we're probably not gonna even use. Unless I can easily get back over there, which I might be able to! See, now this is the way to do it. Slow and steady, nice and easy. Okay. There's a gaggle of friends over there. Where is this mineral deposit? Excuse me? I'm trying to admire the cliff sides here, and you're just... You know what? Fine. You want to ruin my little adventure, my little vacation here on this planet-like, Earth-like planet. It's just rude, is what it is. It's just rude. Nope. Well, hey there, cat. Haha. Oh, oh. Okay, okay. Maybe if this thing controlled just a little bit better... And... you're dead, son. Bonk. There we go. There we go. What do we have here? Whoa there, Shepherd. Shepherd? Shepherd. I don't like it when she does that. What is hap- Are we good? Slow and steady, nice and easy. Rocket boost. Geth transmitter. Deactivate it. The Geth array is transmitting regular data bursts on an encryption channel using the Alliance's own FTL com BIOS. Buoys? 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 Comms Buoys? It's not clear where the data is being directed, nor the content of the signal. We're turning it off anyway. Now, about those resources. Are you kidding me? Do I have to go down there? Oh, ah! Oh, we landed awfully gracefully for how we managed to get down here. Crash probe. Hooray! Items we're not going to use. That was totally worth it. Anyway, map to the Geth outpost. Really? Come on now, go that way. There you go. What's the name of that, the Greek myth of the guy who's just constantly pushing a boulder up a hill? Kind of feeling that right now. Oh gosh. We're good. Washing dishes, okay. You picked a good time to do that, because it's going to take us a bit. Whee! Look at us go! Oh, we have another mineral deposit. What do we got? Gold. I like how this time it just knows. I got some gold. I really don't know what the point of doing mineral surveys is in this game, because I remember in the second game you use all those minerals that you find doing those planetary scans to upgrade your ship. So I don't know why we're doing it here, because there's no way to upgrade your ship in this game. In fact, I can't recall there being any reason to craft at all. Jammed? Really? What the heck do you craft in this game? You don't craft anything. You just buy stuff. There is no crafting, so why am I picking up resources? Just to sell it? But I can't sell it. You can only sell... Or can you? I guess we just don't need to ask. Come on. Up the mountain. Nope. Nope. We almost there, bud. We almost there, bud. Okay. Now where is this outpost? Alright, I actually thought it would be up here. Okay. Move it over here. Really? I thought it'd be up here. I'm right on top of it. No, no, nowhere near it. We gotta turn to the right. Is it down there? Oh! Found it! Hey, thanks, friend! Thanks for lighting the way for me. Oh, 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 oh. Bang! And we're fine. Bang! Bang! Well, maybe if I actually, you know, hit my targets, there you go. Hey, buddy, calm down, would ya? What? What? Oh! Oh! Hi! Oh, look. Okay, we're just stuck now. This is fine. Oh my gosh. Can we... There we go.
That's number 2. Let's hit the next base.
Dang. All right then. Yeah, we're good. I don't need those other mineral deposits. Whoops. Back to the Normandy. I'm going to assume there's no specific order I need to go to with these planets, so I'm just going to move on to the next system. Okay, we did that one. We did that one. So now we got one here. Antibar! Oh, that's where we gotta go. Okay. We got a deposit of iridium. We got a deposit of mercury. Nothing. 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 Antibar. Antibar is a... Oh, I already figured it out. Yeah. You may go back to your dishes. We got it covered. Antibar is a cold terrestrial world with an atmosphere of methane and argon. Interesting. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of iron with deposits of magnesium. There's magnesium again. The world has been noted as a possible target for long-term terraforming if the atmosphere could be increased to the thickness of Earth's. The global average temperature could rise by 10 degrees Celsius. I guess it's really cold there. Antibar's combination of low temperatures, there you go, high-speed surface winds, and low visibility make it dangerous to explore on foot. It is negative 34 degrees Celsius. Yeah, that's a bit cold. That's a little cold. Doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. It's like we get pooped out as we're flying. Just boop. You know, I was going to say, I wonder if they're going to actually find a way to visually tell us that there are high winds, and they did it. They managed to pull it off. Anomaly. Oh, we got several anomalies. Okay. Whoa! Thresher Maw! Hello! Oh, I drove right into it. That was really, really smart. Oh my gosh. We're melting away. Okay. Let's get a little further away, maybe. What is happening? Oh my gosh. I was not expecting this. I was not prepared. Heal. Repair my poor, sad little vehicle. Alright. Thresher Maw. Where are you at, big boy? No! Your ass is too strong! Bastard. Haha! I know your tricks! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Haha! You're dead now, right? There we go. Whew. No, you're not dead. Why are you not dead? I can't shoot! No! I can't shoot when I'm healing. Oh no! Oh no! I've made a terrible mistake. Okay, we're good. Now where are you? Big frickin' jerk. I can't believe it's not dead. Why won't you die? Jeez Louise. That was unexpected. Minus 40 is the same in C and F? Really? Minus 40 degrees Celsius is minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit? That's wild. I thought that... Huh. So it's like there's a point where... That's so weird. I can't wrap my brain around that. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and save after that. And we got some Geth bodies hanging out. Wreckage. Discovery. The vehicle and the human corpses show a telltale sign of Geth weapons fire. The Geth have been mangled by the Thresher Maw. At least they got what they came... oh my god. At least they got what was coming to them. Ugh. They're real crispy. Oh my gosh, what is going on up here? You? Are you pushing down on me? Sorry, my headphones are kind of giving me a hard time right now. Maybe we'll end up talking about that. Oh boy, what is this? Okay. Last time we encountered a Prothean ruin like this, things got really weird. Okay. Gonna just... Oh, that's really ominous. Sure, this is fine. Recover. Prothean data disk recovered. Searching the ruins, you discovered a Prothean data disk. It must have been dropped by one of the Thresher Maw's many victims. Oh. Well, that was anticlimactic. Anyway. The debris. Okay. I thought I saw, like, remnants of tire tracks in the snow. Like that right there. But I guess it's just, like, snow patterns. Wind patterns. Whatever. You're back! What'd you miss? We found another Prothean ruin, but this time it didn't have a crazy sphere in it. And all we really got from it was a data disk. So nothing terribly exciting. We did fight a Thresher Maw. So you missed that. That was, oops. I think we got magnesium. Yeah, we fought a giant Thresher Maw. And that was harrowing. Nearly died. It uses 15 Omnigel to repair the vehicle. Goodness. What's a Thresher Maw? It's like a gigantic tremor worm. Or like the worm, the sandworms in Dune. It's kind of like that. Big, giant, scary worm creature with big talons and claws and spits acid at us. It nearly killed us. But we persevered. Ah. Oh, wrong button. I don't need upgrades. Yeah, terrifying is a way to put it. Okay, we gotta go here now, which is just like over here. Oh, 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 okay. Alright. Oh. I didn't think it'd be that sheer of a cliff, but whatever. Hey, fellas! Can I join? get that thing from frickin' overheat. Oh, you're big and scary until I topple you over. Beat. Ah. Oh, you get knocked down? What are you gonna cry? You gonna cry? What are you gonna do? Big scary Geth Colossus. What are you gonna do? That's what I thought. Uh-oh. 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 Bang. 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 Oh. Bang.
Just one outpost left. I'm going to miss slaughtering Geth like this.
You might have dropped a lot of frame rates there. No, I haven't lost any frames yet. Knock on wood. Yeah, I almost died a couple of times firing the Thresher Maw. Back to the Normandy. We got one more to go. Vamshi. That's where we gotta go. Nothing there. Turian insignia recovered. While scanning the planet Priggle, you discovered several marked... There is that word again. Buoys? 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 What is that? Could someone explain to me what the hell a Buoys is? It lagged for you a bit? Yeah, I still don't have any lost frames. Maybe you just had a little internet blip. What the hell is a Buoys? I don't know what that word is. Buoys? Is it buoys? Like water buoys? Whatever. Chief Engineer Adams secured some high-res optical images of the buoys, which appeared to have been neglected for some time. Each one was marked with the Baetica colony insignia. Yes, like water. That's how you spell buoys? What the hell is a... Because they mentioned it earlier with, like, transmitting data signals. Wow. Buoys. Data buoys. Terrestrial marker buoys. Water buoys. Everyone gets a buoy. I'm just upset now. It reminds me of this time when I was taking Japanese language. It was either 101 or 102 with Kat. This is when I, like, not the first time I met Kat, but the first time I started talking to Kat was in this Japanese class. And for the final, we were given this image. And in the image was like, you had to identify everything in this room, in this image. And I was able to identify every single thing except this one. And because you have to translate, I think, the katakana to figure out what it's trying to tell you to locate. Like, where is and then here's the Japanese katakana for that item. And I read the katakana as cupboard. Cupboard. And I didn't know what the hell a cupboard is. And I'm like, I'm sitting there and I'm just staring at it, and I'm being timed. I'm in this room by myself with my sensei, being timed to, finish this frickin' final, and I've marked everything. I'm stuck on whatever the hell a cupboard is. What the hell is a cupboard? and I couldn't do it. I couldn't figure it out. So I did fine. I passed, but I never figured out what cupboard was until after class, where I go to Kat and I'm like, what the hell is a cupboard? It's the only thing on the thing I couldn't figure out. I don't know what the hell a cupboard is. And she's like, you mean a cupboard? I was infuriated. I was so mad. It's exactly like that. Buoy. Cupboard. Cupboard. Oh my god. Buoy. They use them in space, serving as a navigation mark to show reefs or other hazards, or for mooring. Since they use them, oh man, sweat drops. Yeah. Cupboard. 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 I'll never live it down. Since they use so many other nautical terms in space, that's true. Call them buoys up there too. That makes sense. Or what was I calling them? Buoys? Buoys? Those space buoys? Those space cupboards? Anyway. Maji orbits the Vamshi binary giant star. Vamshi A is a blue star, is it? Oh, we're looking at the planet, okay. Of a blue star of spectral class A4 III, or I guess A4 111, which burns at half again the temperature of Sol. Sol, is that the abbreviation for our sun? Vamshi B is an aging red giant of class M53, over 220 times the size of Sol. It must be, yeah. SOL. I'm trying to remember from my astronomy classes. But, I mean, we have no other context, so that must be what they're referring to. Oop. Magi has a thin atmosphere of methane and carbon monoxide. The difference in temperature between the hemisphere facing the sun and the facing deep space causes constant winds, stirring the silica and sodium dust of the surface. So a lot like that one planet in Chronicles Riddick. So I'd say unsavory characteristics from the terminus system occasionally use Magi for forms of cruel sport. Oh gosh. Dumping slaves, hostages, quarreling space mates, or even, when bored, vicious animals on the surface. Oh my gosh. Unsavory characters. That's a bit more than the unsavory characters. One must kill the other before they will be rescued from the lethal radiation of the giant stars. Wow. As well as usually our sun, yeah. Or is it just Sol? I just assumed it was abbreviation. But I guess since it's not all uppercase. Anyway. Why mess with perfection? Words are hard today. Yeah, words are real hard today. It doesn't help that I already suffer from dyslexia, but I also just have to have my brain working on empty today. But it's fine, because, you know, at least we now know it can never be as bad as cupboard. What do we have here? Thorium. We got us some thorium. Oop. Can we go around, or is that invisible wall gonna get in my way? I feel like I just had one of those moments where I misread a word and didn't understand, but I don't remember what is happening. What is that sound? Hush, I'm reading here. But I don't remember what word was. I think I was within the past week or two. I actually had a similar moment today. Oh, yeah. I was doing the voiceover for a video today on for our leadership program, and it was causing a bunch of confusion because what I ended up saying in the voiceover was something like it's talking about how, you know, you want to keep your employees engaged when something is changing in the company, and you want to pay attention to employees who are offering you feedback and offering you suggestions for things. And in the script, I read it as you know what? I have it right here. This was driving me nuts today because it caused a whole bunch of confusion. I was super confused. Like, what the hell is the problem? And I had like 3 other people telling me, hey, Matt, this is weird. You gotta fix this. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is fine. Yeah. The VO that I recorded, I said, others express intellect and legitimate alternative solutions. And our editor, whenever I make these videos, I always send them to my team, and the one lady is like the major. She's a real scrutinous about grammar and stuff. She's like, that's a weird sentence. I don't really understand. You can't really express intellect. Can we rewrite that? I'm like, oh yeah, I suppose. And I've looked at this script many times, okay, and every time I read it the same way. So I reach out to my boss. I'm like, hey Josie, Jennifer noticed this awkwardness in the script. Should we rewrite it and re-record it? And a couple minutes later, she's like, it doesn't. She says, well, no, we don't need to rewrite the script. You just said it wrong. And I go, what? She goes, yeah, just read it over again. And I read over again. I'm like, no, it says, you know, express intellect and legitimate alternate solutions. And I read it again and again. And I go back to the chat and I see people are still talking about it. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? And I go back, I read the exact same script, the exact same file that I've read 4 times now, and I noticed that, no, it doesn't say freaking intellect. It says intelligent. It's like my brain just made up its own mind of what I was reading. It was so infuriating. Brains, man. You can express intelligence, not intellect. I think it's a little nitpicky, but, you know, whatever. Ancient debris. Turian insignia recovered. This strange-looking sensor has some ancient graffiti scribbled onto it. It appears to be marked with the Edison colony insignia. Or Edison? What's over here? Oop. Sometimes they help, sometimes they don't. Ooh, what is this? Odd skull? It looks like a Thresher Maw skull. This massive skull is scored by deflected mass accelerator shots. The xenobiology files in your hardsuit computer can't identify the species. It looks like a Thresher Maw, but it must have been brought here from an unknown world? Oh, right, because this is the planet where the dubious characters set people into fights with stuff. Sometimes they help, sometimes they don't. What are you referring to? Oh, brains, yeah. Yeah, sometimes they could, you know, just do you some good. Sometimes they just make you want to throw your microphone into the wall. Can't freaking believe that. I really did. I read it over 4 different times on different days, and every time I read it, it was intellect. Every single time except that last time. Even after they pointed out to me. Frickin' brains, dude. Don't need any of that. Okay. Let's go deal with this final outpost so we can get our move on with our dear Tali's personal story. My eye's twitching. How are we doing on the stream? Everything's still stable, and so far, knock on wood, we have not lost any frames. I'm still skeptical that this is all because of the frickin' router. Just having a new router. I don't know why just having a new router would fix everything, but for the moment, it looks like just having a new router may have fixed everything. Look at that even terrain. Beryllium. Oh, okay. You know what it really is? It's because I got the power of Gundam and anime on my side. That's why my stream's doing so much better. You know, with the Gundam themed router and everything. Yeah. Oh, we have some hostiles. Bet we just kind of go around. Or are they up? Survey that mineral. Magnesium.
Let's get moving.
Get in the... There you go. I don't think that... But minerals like magnesium would just, like, build up in mounds on the surface of a planet like this, but we won't question it. It's fine. Shooting at me way up there? You're right, it's not Gundam power, it's Zeon power! Did I miss? What's the point of jamming me now? I know where you are. Thanks. Oh, you? This little guy? Ah. What? Oh, hi. Bonk. Come on.
I thought one of these outposts would be a major base of operations.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
The main Geth base. Use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out.
Sure, why not? All right. Zieg Zeon. Cool. Save. All right. Take a 2-minute break. Get some more water, and then we'll get back. Do a quick headphone review, and or not review. I did it again. Headphone highlight, and continue on with this little story. Don't hit the end stream button, Matthew. Goodness gracious, that was close. All right, I'll be right back. Hello, hello. We're back. Oh, it's a little later than I thought it was, but that's fine. We can get everything done we need to get done. Ahem. Okay, well, let's jump right into it. And we're going to flip on over. Ba-bam! Headphone highlights. Alright. Today, we're wearing... Come on. AKG K7XXs. They are a open back, dynamic driver headphone. Pretty sure they're 50mm, so they're pretty big. And this is another collaboration with Drop, formerly known as Mass Drop. AKG makes where are they from? Dang it, what country is it? Austria? Headphone highlight, yes sir. Headphone highlight time. Yeah, these look pretty cool. Out of everything we've had so far, I would say these are probably the most I don't know, what would you say? The most like popping? That red accent, man, really kicks it in. AKG K7XX. Yes, sir. So, AKG, I'm pretty sure it's not Austrian. It's something else. I can't remember. But they're fairly well-known company for headphones. Some other things too. While this looks, I guess you could say this looks a little gamery. It's not meant for that. It's not meant to be a, a gaming headset or whatever. Stripped down? What do you mean? Stripped down? Anyway. Yeah, they look kind of gamery, but that's mostly just because of the red accent. Minimalist. Yeah, I suppose. There is, form and function to this design, because what they're accomplishing by eliminating the headband, that's like the big deal with this design choice, is rather than having your traditional headband they have just these bars that act as the support of a headband, and rather than relying on the headband for comfort, they have a suspension strap, a lot like the Phillips from last time, right? So it has just kind of these adjusting elastics that make it so you could just put it on and it will pretty much just form fit to you. So in their other more higher end line of this type of model, like this kind of form factor, these are some sort of metal. Maybe they're aluminum or something, but they're on these, they are plastic, so that kind of might cheapen it a little bit, but you know, from a distance you're not really gonna know. And they're, you know, high quality plastic. It's not a big deal. These don't feel cheap at all, even though they are almost entirely plastic, but that's fine because it's high quality stuff. They are very open, which does allow, again, for a good amount of sound stage. So these have sound kind of around this area. It's not super duper wide. I'd say it's probably not as wide. Are they as wide as the Phillips? It's probably pretty close. Soundstage probably pretty close to the Fidelios. Matches your hat. Yeah, it kind of does. And they have a detachable cable, thank God. But the cable is a little funky. It's not super funky. It's nowhere near as hard to find as, you know, Sennheiser and their proprietary crap. But it is a little strange. It's almost like a mini XLR, but it's a 3-pin. This will be really difficult for you to see. There you go. So it's a 3-pin. Is it a mini XLR? I don't think so. With a little nubby locking system. Which is fine. The only downside is that it can get easy to mistake, because this is just a 3-pin and there are 4 pins of this exact same termination. So it can be easy to grab a cable that looks like this, not realizing that you grabbed a 3-pin when you need a 4-pin. And you try to cram it in your headphones. You're like, oh, whoops, that's not the right cable. Maybe I bent the pins. Oh no. You just gotta pay attention. So, yeah, these are again, a partnership with Drop. They're based off of, what are these based off of? I almost want to say they're based off of the K7, is it the 14s? Those are like the really, really nice ones. But I don't think so. AKG K7, the 12s, K7 12 Pros. They might be a little bit based on the K712 Pros, but from what I don't own any of the 712s, but from what I've heard about, excuse me, the 712s, they're a pretty big leap from this. So they might be similar in some ways, but in general, this is kind of like the more affordable version, and they're pretty affordable. They have really large cups, which are a good spacey 3-knuckle. The pads are by default velour, which, you know, I don't have any problem with velour pads. The only issue that I have with velour pads, not everyone has this, but for me, velour pads can get a little warm after wearing them for a long time. So if that's something that you suffer with, having your ears getting really hot, you might want to pay attention to that. Maybe swap these out for replacement pads. But otherwise, the pads are pretty nice. The memory foam in this is super duper dense. Watch this. It is really major memory. Look how slow it is. So it is really, really good quality memory foam. It's really, really dense, so it doesn't make the pads super soft. They're not like plushy soft because they're so firm. But it's, you know, it's a good forming memory foam, quality memory foam. You were going to ask if they got hot. Yeah, they do get a little hot. For me, they get a little hot. Like after a while, though. Like just sitting here streaming with you guys. Apparently, they also beat me up. Sitting here streaming with you guys, I haven't really had much of an issue, but well, I guess they just kind of demonstrated themselves that there is quite a bit of clamp force here. Still probably not as much as the Sennheisers, at least right out of the box. But there's a fair amount, especially if you have a large head, because getting to like this point, there's quite a bit of force. So that's where maybe you would benefit from having softer pads, because these being so dense, they do kind of clamp on you a bit. Of course, that means they're not going anywhere, so that's nice. So let's talk about the comfort. Cloud comfort system. The pads, even though they're a bit warm, so that marks them down a little bit. They're a bit firm, that marks them down a little bit. Headband's fine. I have no problem with the headband. It's a little... It feels a little cheap because it's plastic, but in terms of function, it's totally fine. And the comfort's totally fine too. The head strap is... Well, it's a fake leather strap, so it's not the softest thing in the world. It's a little actually pretty darn firm, so that's not the most plush comfortable thing to have on your head. But head straps in general offer more all-around support, which leaves less opportunity for there to be pressure points anywhere on your head. Having a regular headphone headband oftentimes will cause pressure points either on the side of your head or the top of your head. So that's what's nice about having a head strap, is usually that gets totally avoided. So cloud comfort, I said that the Philips were an 8 with those upgraded pads, so I'll give these a 7, solid 7. They're okay, 6.5. I had to take it down a little bit because they're only a little bit more comfortable than maybe the Sennheisers are. So, yes, because they're made of plastic, they are lighter. So that is good. You know, just because a headphone's made of plastic doesn't mean it's low quality by any means, right? Because that is a major factor. If it's made of plastic, it's gonna be lighter, and you want, you know, the lighter your headphone, the more comfortable it's going to be. So this might not necessarily be just a, you know, cost-saving decision, but a actual comfort decision. They decided to do this to lower the weight to make them more comfortable for most people. And they are very decently comfortable. They're more comfortable than the Sennheisers by a little bit, so we're gonna give them a 6.5 out of 10. They're not as comfortable as the Fidelios, even with the default. I think I said the Fidelios on a default were a 7, or maybe a 7.5. These are 6.5. Good, very good. So the sound on these, I haven't worn these in quite a while, so it was kind of a treat to sit here and kind of go through my music library and do a little bit of gaming with them, because I had forgotten how cool these are. They have some of the most, I'm not gonna say some of the most, they have very impressive imaging. So imaging, to define it, is when you're listening to your headphone and you're listening to something that is recorded that's not mono, is stereo or whatever, with headphones that have really good imaging, it doesn't, rather than it sounding like everything is either here on my left side and here on my right side, I hear this or I hear this, or you have headphones that are just like very forward facing, so it feels like all the sound is just like right in front of you. Headphones that have really good imaging, it's not here, it's not here, it is wherever the sound is. Okay? So, like when I'm listening to, I don't remember what I was listening to last night, but when I'm listening to a band, I hear, you know, the vocalist is right here. He's right here on my left. He's not on the left side of my head. He's like here. And the drums are here. The guitar is here. The bassist is here. It's like, it's really precise. You can really, I could sit here with my music on, close my eyes, and can totally visualize where every single person is, where every single instrument is, and I feel that space. So really good imaging. That's imaging. When you are able to identify the position of every piece of the ensemble of your music or your whatever have you. In terms of gaming, it does the same thing. So if I'm sitting here and I'm playing a shooter game and I hear footsteps with something with really good imaging, I can tell that they're not just on my left side or they're on my right side. I could tell if they're anywhere between dead in front of me, all the way here, and all the way back behind me. You can hear it. It really does give you this sensation when things are behind you. So that, for someone who's really competitive with gaming, these are a great choice, because it really does give you that. If you're really paying attention to that kind of thing, you can really hear where everything is around you. Gunfire is over here. Someone's walking over here. You can hear it. So yeah, the imaging on these are awesome. And I totally forgot about that. So that was a real pleasure for me, because I kind of dismissed these, which wasn't very fair. I had them on my shelf just kind of collecting dust. I haven't used them in so long. But yeah, the imaging on these are awesome, man. Let's see, they are more neutral than you would expect them to be. You see something like this and you probably think, oh, they're probably really super bassy, they're very V-shaped, they're very gamery sounding. No, they're not. They're not. I know I keep saying it. I know I keep comparing everything to the 6XXs in terms of neutrality and frequency response, but that's because that's what the 6XX is built for. They're built to be neutral, true sounding headphones, and that's where they deliver. So that's what you gotta compare against, because they're great for that. They're just honest headphones. These are not V-shaped, but they do have a little bit of, you know, a little here, a little there. The low end is it's really, really clean sounding. It's not overwhelming by any means. It can get pretty deep and pretty thumpy and impressive. Maybe not quite as much as the Fidelios, but still perfectly enjoyable. These are I would call these very dark sounding headphones. We've heard me call things warm before, call things cool. These are very dark. So it just kind of, when I refer to something that's very warm, it's like something that's very relaxed, very like honey. It's very relaxing. It's very smooth. Something that's more dark is, if you were to take that smoothness with the kind of like that more recessed in the details, and not the details, but the more recessed in the frequencies, but make it a little bit crisp, right? And it's because, I think partially because of that imaging. The imaging is so precise on these that rather than being a very, you know, I'm sitting here and I'm just relaxed, hanging out, it's hard for me not to pay attention to what's around me. It's very noticeable that there's something here. There's a dude over there singing. There's a guitar over here. There's gunfire coming from above me. Oh my god. You can't just kind of sit back and relax in the same way as you can with the Fidelios. These have such good imaging that even though they have this kind of increase in the low end, and the mid range is very present, and the high end is not super duper present. It's very, very crisp. So it's very dark. It has this low, satisfying sound that's very precise in terms of where things are. So they're really cool, man. They're freaking. Wait, I'm so happy I took the time to wear these for a week, because that's what I do, by the way. Is after I do a headphone highlight, like as soon as I get off stream, I'm gonna take these off, unplug them, put them back on the shelf, and grab the next one, and I'm gonna wear that for the entire week until we do this again. That's what I've been doing here. Is I wear them for a week, and then I do a highlight on them. So it's been a real treat wearing these again. I'm glad I still have them. I'm glad I bought them. Yeah, they're great. They're super cool. You describe the sound like a food critic describes a masterful meal. Why, thank you. I don't know if I really want to be referred to as the Ramsey of headphones or anything like that, but yeah, these are really fun. These are really cool. I like these a lot. I like them better than I thought I did. And these were one of the early buys for me in terms of this whole headphone journey. These are one of the first, like maybe first 3 or 5 or something like that. But yeah, they're really cool, and you can get really nice replacement pads for these. So if you're really worried about the warmth issue, don't worry too much about it. You can find replacement pads for these, and I'm sure that just makes it beautiful. But is it bland? Have you given up? Really? So yeah, AKG 7XXs, they're great if you want to have just really killer pinpoint, almost I'm not gonna say perfect imaging, but really, really great imaging, man. You can really just... You want to have a really cool experience? Go onto YouTube. I'm gonna make sure I get the name on this correct, so you can actually look this up right. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Go onto YouTube. Make sure you have a pair of headphones. It has to be headphones. It doesn't have to be crazy good headphones. Whatever headphones you have. But get some headphones. Go onto YouTube and search Virtual Barbershop. Virtual Barbershop. The thumbnail is just a blue screen that just says Virtual Barbershop on it. And it's an experience. Watch that video with your headphones, and that'll give you kind of a simulated idea of what I'm talking about with imaging, because even with crappy headphones, that's going to sound really amazing, just because of the way that's recorded. So yeah, when you got time, go check that out. You know what? What am I doing? I could just post a link in the chat. It's almost like, I know how to use the internet or something. Here's the link. There you go. So check that out when you have a chance. It's super cool. And that'll give you an idea of what I'm talking about with imaging, where it really does, you can pinpoint where everything is. Very cool stuff. Okay, let's get this back underway. Vroom. All right. Have you heard of Sound Traveler? I don't know. I don't think I have. I don't know what that is. Sound Traveler. Oh, this must be it. cool. I'll check that out. Grissom. So I know it's almost 8:30, and I stop at 8:30, but I figured we could just finish this part of this mission, and then we can call it night. Because we've come this far, I don't want to... I want to end it again with us actually making real progress here. We uncovered an ancient Solarian vessel. Small teams have dispatched to search for valuables. The only item of value recovered was a Legal 1 medallion. Alright. Light metal surveyed. Scanning on the planet, you detected a large debris of beryllium on the small nearby moon. Ooh, this has a moon. I'll bet that's where we have to go. Yep. Let's see, anything else? No. Heavy Falcon Punk gives you the chills, but thinking about it. Okay. Sulcrum. Warning! Level 1 heat hazard. Sulcrum is the largest moon of the gas giant Notanban. It has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Xenon? The crust is composed of various metals and deposits of sodium. As with every body of the solar system, the surface is scorching hot and thoroughly irradiated by the blue giant Grissom. Surface excursions without proper protective gear are certain to prove fatal. On approach to Notaban, Normandy's passive sensor array intercepts a fragmentary coded transmission from the surface of Sulcrum. Attempts to decrypt the message were fruitless. It does not appear to be in any software coding language used by the Citadel races. That's because it's Geth, my boy. Don't mess with perfection. Okay, let's do a quick save. Because you never know. Now. What was that? Debris, anomaly, and something. Check the anomaly. You'll enjoy that later. My awesome sound setup. You get me excited. Weird. It's like a middle of a dead volcano. Sorry, capsule. Matriarch's writings recovered again. Several artifacts stored here, all worthless except for one of Matriarch Delangana's writings. Whether it was uncovered at the dig site or elsewhere is unclear. Next. You should have gathered what language it was. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I should congratulate you for that or give you a proverbial slap in the face. That's terrible, but also great. God. Just holding on to that championship belt of yours, aren't you? That's so dumb. Damn it, Steve. Okay, Crash Pro. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Whatever, it's fine. Map to the thing. It's a pun, so either way, the response works. Yep. Yep. Haha! Go, little car, go! Oh, for goodness sake. Huh. Thought I was losing some frames there, but I guess it was just having some performance issues. Doobity doo doo doo, scooby pop pop boo. Gonna knock you over, buddy. Doo doo, scooby pop pop boo. For you, my dear Colossi. Bonk. Oh. It really does take away the sense of threat when they just topple over like they're a crawling infant. Not that I've knocked over crawling infants. Oh god. Alright. Save again. We're nearly done here. Okay, we got our shotgun, we got our sniper, we're good to go. Guess we're sniping right away. Haha. Oh my gosh! Okay. Whoa, big boy. You tell him, Rex. Oh my god. Ah! Oh, come on. Oh, good job. Tali? Tali. As the last guest falls, you hear music from across the room. On one monitor, the Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful acapella. I'm sorry. I was written weird. Warbling a mournful acapella of words and innocence lost. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds beyond the Perseus Veil. The transmitter shuts down. Words again. Okay. So they were transmitting, I guess, like a eulogy? Am I interpreting that correctly? Nope. Nope. Secure crate. Stuff I don't need. Geth terminal. You discover a number of encrypted Geth data files. In the proper hands, they could reveal much about... Oh, what? They could reveal much about the evolution of the Geth since the banishment of the Quarians. Download data? We haven't seen that before. Oh. Download data. I'm sorry. It registered my mouse, so it like changed the icon. Was that Tali's race performing? Yes. Right? They said Quarians? It was a Quarian, right? Yeah, Quarian, that's Tali's race. Yes, that is Tali's race. I keep second guessing myself. Wait. Yes, she is a Quarian. You are a Quarian. Yes, you're a Quarian. I keep getting her race confused with the stereotypical nerdy race, which are the... Not the the Solarians. Yes, those are the Solarians. Okay. We're back at it. We got it figured out. We made it. Okay, is that... I think that's everything, isn't it? Yep. Guess we're going back to Normandy. Okay. So I'm going to assume that we can go and talk to Tali now to start her mission. We can either go and talk to her now, or I can end it here, and that could be the first thing we do next week. What would y'all prefer? I'm fine either way. It might be more... I don't know, smoother to wait till next week. I gotta talk to her on the ship, yeah. So, should we do that now, or should we do it next week? If we do it next week, then it's kind of like we're starting the new journey, and we go and do the new journey. Or we can go talk to her to get the new journey accepted, and then have a week to be like, ooh, what are we gonna do? I am fine either way. Whatever the consensus of the chat is. Cast your votes. Anybody? Yes. Yes to what, Ryan? You don't think there's a new journey? But don't we have to talk to her to accept her personal quest? Or was this her personal quest? It doesn't make any sense to me that this would be her quest if it's not labeled as such. Oh, look, Tali and the Geth. Speak to Tali. There it is. We got it. Excuse me. Yeah, there you go. Tali and the Geth. Yep. So, it's really up. It's up to you guys. I know we're already running a little late, so we can go talk to her now and put this in the bag, and go right into dealing with Rex's story next week, or we can start off next week with finishing this with Tali and then moving on to Rex. The chat is lagging like half a minute. Well, I haven't lost any frames. I wonder if you're behind in the chat because you had that internet blip on your end. One thing I'm going to do now. Doesn't seem to be laggy for Ryan. One thing I'm going to do is give another round of applause for the Zeke Xeon Gundam router, because once again we made it through an entire freaking stream, no issues. Not a single dropped frame. That's never happened. I don't know if it's because of the router, but it's the only thing we changed. So I'm gonna say Xeon power. Oh sure, it's my fault. Well, I mean, we always gotta blame you for any internet issues, man. Just like with GTA, same deal. Yeah, crazy. You need to get that Zeke Xeon power. Get that router to fix your internet. Well, unless anyone's going to object in the next minute, I'll give it a whole minute so that Crazy has some time to respond. Unless anybody objects, I'm going to say we save talking to Tali for next week, so that, you know, it's already getting kind of late. I don't want keep people later than they need to be kept. Because I have no idea how long the conversation is going to be. So, I know it's what we've been waiting for, so I mean, I'm with you. I want to finish it, but I also don't want to keep people on late. That was seriously 30 seconds since I typed that. It was my fault. Well, yeah, I guess you're 30 seconds behind. I guess that's not too unusual, though. A minute and a half behind, like, you know, the other time we were streaming, that was bad. 30 seconds, I think, is fairly typical. Because it is going to vary sometimes. Let's save talking to Tali until next week. Okay. 5 to 10 second delay for Ryan. Yeah. Because it can vary sometimes too, Steve. Like when we're watching you stream, I am able to respond to you. You're able to, or other way around. You're able to respond to me way quicker than Knockley. She's always like 10 seconds behind me when I'm watching you. Now you're in the future. Are you in the future then? I'd say you're in some Loki-esque variant of the timeline. And I can make that reference because we've been watching it. Ha ha ha. We haven't finished it yet, though. We're on to the last episode. How am I typing something in response to what he said, and then it takes 30 seconds to get to him? Well, it would probably be because it's not streaming to you in real time. Like, you're watching me live, but you're tripping balls. It's like when you go to watch a live stream and maybe you pause it for a couple minutes to go do something, you come back, you unpause it to keep watching. You're no longer really watching it live because there's 2 minutes of footage that's ahead of you now. So, I don't know. Maybe it's similar. Yay! We've almost watched it all, yeah. We have one more episode. There's a delay from when he can see and react to your message. Yeah, if you had a internet blip, then you're further behind. Sometimes it just happens. Get on Reddit so we can talk about it. Okay, sure. Sure. Alright, I'm going to end it here so you guys don't have to stay up any later than... Or not stay... I know you're going to stay up later, but go on to do other things you have planned. So, thanks very much for watching. This is always fun for me. We'll be back to Ratchet and Clank on Sunday unless something comes up, but I don't expect anything will. Okay, see you guys later. Bye-bye.